we're going to work with both the exhale and the inhale to get the full cycle, and we're gradually going to stress the dynamics of the inhale. So we can do this sitting, we can do it standing up, and we can also do it lying down. So we'll begin with the exhale. So to do a complete or almost complete exhale, we're going to use the natural process of a sigh. A sigh like we're just trying to relax, or we're exasperated. We're just going to do a deep sigh and feel the effects of the exhale, the biodynamics of the exhale when we sigh. First, we're just going to do a deep sigh. Okay. And that's what we do. We just exhale. We just go. Let's do another deep sigh. Okay. So let's do one more big exhale. Now we're going to continue the exhale, almost like it's a follow-through, until it stops on its own. And we're going to feel that when it stops, we can feel the exhale actually go down to the bottom of our abdominal cavity. That's how deep the exhale goes. So now do a big exhale and a big follow-through till it stops. And at the tail there, you could feel the bottom of your abdominal cavity, right? Okay, let's do another one. And now that you can feel it quicker. Again, a big sigh for an exhale, and you can feel that abdominal cavity. So this is the depth of the abdominal breathing that we're going to be using, is that it's going to go all the way down to the floor of our abdominal cavity. Now the inhale, we're going to use a natural process of an inhale that we do naturally, and at the beginning of like a yawn, when we yawn, the beginning of that is a filling of the body with air, or an inhale. So just do a big yawn and get the feeling of how the body fills up with air or inhales with a yawn. So just pretend you're tired and you just go, ugh. And again, another yawn, and you just stretch straight out with your yawn. Okay, another yawn. Okay. So your body actually expanded, and that's how your arms go out. It's like you're a living balloon. You just inflate with the yawn, and everybody does that. You know, when they yawn, they just inflate, okay, with that inhale. Now what we want to do is tie the inhale and exhale together, because that's the normal rhythm, but we're going to try and establish a cycle of breathing from the bottom of the abdominal cavity for the exhale and inhale cycles. So we exhale to the bottom of the cavity, and then when we inhale, we're going to try and draw the air up from the bottom of the abdominal cavity as well. So what we're essentially doing is we're going to sigh and then yawn. So for the purposes of training, we'll kind of sigh and then we'll do a yawn. And then a yawn from the bottom of that cavity. So now it's going to take a few times to get the hang of it, because this is what we're learning. So when you're ready, just do a big sigh and go, ah, and then a big yawn and go. So try and couple a sigh, go, ah, now breathe in with a yawn and go. That's it. Now you could feel that cycle start at the bottom of your abdominal cavity, and it feels like your whole trunk of your body inflates. It is the feeling that you're going to get. Okay, so now without doing the visualization of the sigh or the sound effects of the sigh and the yawn, just go and just release all the air out till you hit the bottom of the abdominal cavity, and then just go open your mouth like you're going to yawn, and you'll inhale. And you know, this is going to be a little harder on the in-breath, but if you especially do a follow-through with the in-breath, not just a little in-breath, but keep it going until you run out of in-breath. Okay. And now let's add a step to that process and raise it up over the head. And just however the body moves is fine, because we're trying to learn the movement and allow the expansion of the body through that in-breath to move the body. And just see what comes out. Okay. And now our spine is going straight, and you notice the body is straight because the hips are being pushed forward. The body can be straight because you pull your shoulders back, but now you just tensioned your back. So this is a more natural way of having a straight vertical backbone, a straight vertical axis. Now when we do the stretch over our head, let's get our hands and elbows into that vertical axis of our spinal cord, and you can almost feel when the hands and elbow are in line with your spinal cord, is that there's going to be a feeling of straight up and down, a vertical axis. You're going to feel like a pillar. So let's just take the step now and just raise up until we make that straight vertical axis, and then just release, and then you automatically do an exhale. So let's try that a couple times. Just breathe in, get it up over. And if the foot moves, the knee moves, good. If it doesn't move, it's no big deal. But we're trying to get a step process going as well. So we're doing several things. We're getting movement, but we're also learning what it feels like to have a straight vertical axis and how to obtain it. And you'll see it's a natural vertical, and you can also see that there is a slimming effect. As the body relaxes, it thins down. And let's try to do that vertical stretch. If it becomes a lunge stretch, that's okay. But let's just add a little twist to either side now to give a more stretchy dimension. So let's do a complete cycle. We'll just exhale with a sigh, hit that abdominal plate at the bottom, and then breathe in with a yawn and feel the body inhale and expand. Now what I want you to do is open your mouth slightly too. All right. Now the reason I haven't yet opened your mouth slightly is we want to exhale to let all the toxins go out. Keep the mouth open, they come out quicker. And you can almost taste the toxins that come out on the exhale on your breath.